Hi, everybody, and welcome to Jam Central, the official show for your NBA Development League team, the Bakersfield Jam. We're inside the Dignity Health Studios at the Bakersfield, California. I'm your host, Vance Palm. You can see this show every Friday, 10 a.m. on Bakersfield.com. You know, this Jam team has been here for now its 9th season. Can't believe it. It's been 9 seasons, but this is a special season. The 2014-2015 season will mark the first season that the Bakersfield Jam is affiliated with one single NBA team, and that, of course, is the Phoenix Suns. This is going to be a really fun season. It's going to be a fun show, and with our episode 1, we're jam-packed. So let's get into the first quarter of this show. Let's get into the playbook. How could we do anything about the Bakersfield Jam without starting with their head coach? Head coach Nate Bjorkgren, under the helm of head coach Nate Bjorkgren, the head coach for the Dakota Wizards, the Santa Cruz Warriors, and the Iowa Energy of the NBA D-League. Bjorkgren led the 13-14 Energy to the Central Division champion, and then the Santa Cruz Warriors, 2012-2013, he took them to the NBA D-League Finals, and most recently he served as an assistant coach for the 2014 Phoenix Suns NBA Summer League and the Summer League team and the training camp. And it's going to be a real super special year to have Coach Bjorkgren with us. He's going to be incorporating that same system of play as the Phoenix Suns. And, Coach, pleasure to have you with us. And, you know, I met you earlier this summer. And why don't we just jump in right there? A lot of people's summer is going to the beach, hanging out, maybe taking a trip to Europe, going swimming, going places with the kids. You had a very busy summer. First of all, welcome to Bakersfield officially. Tell us about your summer, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
You bet, buddy.
And, it's been great in Bakersfield. You know, I moved here end of July, so I've enjoyed my time here very much, and the season came up quick. So the summer, you're exactly right. The summer is a very busy time. It's a time for us to look at players that are going to be in the draft, to work with players that we may have in training camp. So it's kind of like the recruiting phase in college basketball, but you're trying to identify, you know, all the professional talent around the world.
When you first get here, you've been here many times as an opposing coach, and there's a lot of synergy amongst the NBA D-League and the NBA, so you have a lot of mutual friends that have coached here and played here. What were the first, couple of major steps you were going to take to get your system and your thought process solidified here in Bakersfield?
Yeah, well, the first thing is I didn't know how nice, this place was before I got here. Obviously, like you said, I was here as an opposing coach. I never got much further than the visitor locker room than on the court. But the weight room, the facilities, the coaches' offices, everything here is beautiful. And, just with that, it really motivates you as a coach to get the right players in here, because players can really develop. And this summer I spent a lot of time on learning the Phoenix Suns system of basketball. Everything they do offensively and defensively, we're going to do exactly that here in Bakersfield. And it's a style, it's a way that I've coached in the past, so it's been a very smooth transition for me.
You've been a head coach for 3 different NBA D-League teams, so it begs the question, are you coming in with the exact same philosophy, or are there going to be some differences? Are you going to tweak anything here?
Philosophy is the same, meaning like this is the place for the players to get better. My number one job is to develop these players and to get them opportunities during the season or when the season is complete. I want to get these guys 10-day call-ups. Maybe it's a training camp invite for next year. Maybe it's a summer league invite. Maybe it's a big-time overseas job for these guys. But I'm going to pour everything I can into these players and give them everything I got. And in turn, they turn around and when they feel that, they play really hard for me. So it's a nice situation to be in.
Okay, Coach, you've got that philosophy no matter where you coach. What style of play that are you going to bring to the court? Not philosophy, but style of play do you have?
Sure. Pace is very important to me. Pace meaning, the style of play on the court. We want our defense to create our offense. We want to play fast. We want to get that ball moving. In training camp here this last week, the players are getting to know me, meaning pace of practice is important. I want to move from one drill to the next. I want things to come quick. Because in the D-League, you always don't have all that time or that practice time to get ready. Sometimes you might show up at an arena 30 minutes prior to tip-off, and you got to be ready to play.
If you could describe your coaching style, and you know how they always say one word. I'll give you 3 words.
Sure.
I'll give you.
Sure.
I'm going to be generous and describe your coaching style in 3 words.
Care for players.
Care for players.
So,
And that's what this league is all about, as you said, to engender this feeling of, hey guys, you're going to be there, you'll make it. Because I'm sure that you've got some guys that were blue chippers in college, and now all of a sudden they're not the superstars anymore.
Well, and that's the biggest thing right there is these guys are All-Americans, first team All-Conference, you name it, Pac-10, Big 12, Big 10, and these guys are men. You watch a college basketball game on TV, there might be 1 or 2 guys in that game that could play in the D-League or the NBA, and all these guys are very capable of that, and I care for these guys, and I'm going to work really hard to get them the best jobs that I can.
Let's talk about the 2014 NBA D-League draft. We've watched the association's draft, and we kind of get a feel for how the NBA draft goes, but the average layperson is not going to know really about how the NBA D-League draft goes. Can you kind of give us a brief description of how it works, what happens in the war room that you have, and then we'll take a look at how your draft day went.
Yeah. The interesting part about the D-League draft is you don't get the final draft list of players until 48 hours prior to the draft.
Wow.
So what you have to do, like you were talking the summertime earlier, you have to prepare, talking to agents, talking to college coaches, professional coaches overseas on who might be entering the D-League draft. And you start to get a sense of the players that might be coming in. And you have to do your homework early because, like I said, that final list comes out 2 days prior to the draft, and there's a lot of work that goes into it.
And explain why, to give us the obvious reason why you don't get the list until so late.
Well, a lot of players don't make their mind up until late. It comes down to when NBA teams make their final cuts, and our draft just happens to be 2 days later. So NBA teams, once a player is cut, he has a big decision to make. Do I go overseas or do I try to play in the D-League? So that's why you have some of the really good players coming in late into that draft.
We have some footage. Let's take a look at how draft day went for the NBA Development League's Bakersfield Jam.
Hi, is this Robert? Hi, Robert. This is Natalia calling from the Bakersfield Jam. How are you? I'm good. Welcome to the Jam.
6th round, Bakersfield selects Mohamed Tangara.
Mohamed Tangara, 6'10", 245-pound forward center from Arizona.
I coached Earl Barron in the past.
We did a great job today. We filled some needs. The way we're going to play, we're going to shoot a lot of threes. And Robert Vaden is a guy that certainly has proven that he can shoot the ball. So, because the way we're going to try to mimic what Phoenix is doing, he's one of those guys we see as a guy that can really put the ball in the basket.
Okay, sounds good.
Wonderful. Thank you, Bill. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Bye.
You know, been involved in several camps in the NBA. It's going to be a good camp. We have some good young players, some good veteran players. It's a good mix of guys. And so I'm really excited about the team and the build that we did today.
Go ahead.
Hi, is this Robert?
Imagine that when you're going through that and you're sitting in that room. What were your expectations going in? How did it end up treating you? How did it go? I mean, was it successful? And give us kind of a real quick snapshot of who you've ended up with and who we start with this year.
Right. Yeah, the draft. Like I said, it comes at you quick, and then you have to make your picks within 90 seconds. So, I mean, it's all that preparation up until, and then it just goes bang, bang, bang on you. So we did. It's a way for us to complete our team. We made some draft day trades that we loved. We were able to acquire Elijah Millsap and Xavier Munford through the draft process. We're also able to get pieces into our training camp that can help others develop. So it's just a combination of ways of guys that we got on our team right now. And we have a nice mix of rookies and mixed in with veterans, and we got a hardworking group.
You mentioned training camp. I've always enjoyed going in to watch the Bakersfield Jam's training camp. Let's talk a little bit about that for a moment. We have some footage of the training camp. Let's take a look at that, and when we pull out of that, we'll talk about the training camp for the D-League's Bakersfield Jam.
So Earl, welcome again to the Bakersfield Jam.
Thank you.
You have a lot of NBA experience. You were just with the Phoenix Suns at training camp. How was that?
It was good. We we had training camp in Flagstaff, so it's like 7,000 feet altitude, so it was pretty tough getting used to breathing. But camp went well for me. Camp went well for the team. I was able to get out there and get a lot of minutes due to a couple of injuries, so I took full advantage of it.
Hey there. Have you ever been coached by Bjorkgren?
Nah, I played against him a few times though. I was in Tulsa.
How was your experience in Belgium?
It was so-so.
So-so?
It was long. It was okay. I mean, it was fun, but it was just long.
You're a California native.
Yeah, I am.
So you happy to be in Bakersfield?
Actually, I am a lot.
Yeah? Close to home?
That means family can come see me.
It's your first time in the D-League.
Yes, man. First time, fresh out of college. It's gonna be different. You know what I mean? Because it's a whole different stage than college. So I'm just trying to work. I'm just trying to work my way up little by little. Always a dream.
There was a lot of effort in the gym. We have a nice team with a good mixture of young guys with some guys that have some experience, and there was good leadership in the gym and a ton of effort.
Did anybody stand out to you?
A number of guys. I mean, not so much individually right now. I mean, I could rattle off a lot of names, but as a group, the guys they were fun to coach. It was a good group that really competed today.
A mix of young and old veterans on the team, so I mean, the young people are learning from the veterans, and I mean, it's just a good vibe, like you said.
Gotta do everything right now, put all the plays in there, and get in top-notch shape. We only got 4 or 5 days to do it, so every day has just been grinding.
It's a grind, but I mean, I'm getting through it, pushing through it, just as long as I keep myself hydrated and stretching.
Really soldier. Soldier taking care of a soldier.
Training camp was great. The players really competed. Got a great group of guys here. They really play hard for each other. There's a lot of leadership. It's a fun group to be around, and we're excited to tip off the season.
Well, I love watching that, Coach, and one of the things that I gleaned from that was listening to one of the players say, hey, look, the young guys are going to learn from the veterans, and the veterans are picking up on that young guy energy. In a nutshell, how did you feel that yours went this year?
I thought it went great, and training camp got shortened up by a week. They moved the season up a week on us this year, so you got to get the very important things in early, and we did that. And in our preseason game, I thought the guys played hard and they shared the basketball, and we'll be ready to go.
That's the segue I was going to close this segment off with the other night. An exciting 105-102 win over the LA Defenders, and it was a late season atmosphere in there with the Jam crowd. They started getting rolling there. What did you pull out of that, that one preseason game that you had?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on defense in training camp, and that's a thing that I wanted to make sure that translated into the game, and it did for the most part. We had, obviously in the first game, there's a lot of things to work on, a number of things that I talked to the team about the very next day, and things that we got to get better at. But that's how it is, all year. Anytime you play a game or have a practice, you got to continue to grow as a team. But I thought the number one thing I got out of it is we're playing together.
Coach, thanks for taking some time out and being part of our first episode, first show ever. I'm looking forward personally to having a great season with you. Appreciate your time. So excited to have you here. And this is the last time I'll ever say welcome. You've been welcomed like 50 times now. So thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And good luck on our home opener. Hope you enjoyed that first segment with our head coach, Nate Bjorkgren. I want to remind everybody that you can get us pretty much everywhere, Bakersfield.com, of course on Twitter, of course on Facebook, all of the social media outlets that you have for anything else you enjoy in life, you of course can have them with the Bakersfield Jam as well. Stay tuned. When we come back, one-on-one locker room talk in the second quarter. We've got a couple Jam players here. You're watching all of us from the Dignity Health Studios at the Bakersfield, California. Again, thanks to Coach. Back in a moment with the second quarter on Jam Central.
Welcome, everyone. Nissan of Bakersfield has everything for the perfect car buying experience. Like our beautiful showroom, full of the most popular Nissan models for you to explore. And our fully stocked parts and service department, from everything from genuine Nissan accessories to factory-trained service technicians to keep your car running its best. Plus, our massive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles means you're guaranteed to find the right one for you. Nissan of Bakersfield is where you should buy your next car.
One thing about living in Kern County is all the great schools. And no matter what school you go to, there's still one thing. One thing! One thing! We can all agree on. Kern School is the #1 financial institution in all Kern County.
Take advantage of our low fixed mortgage rates, including 60-day lock-in at no cost to you. Purchase or refinance your home today.
Kern School, the biggest little credit union in town.
Catch and shoot for three.
Roadrunner basketball season tickets are on sale now. Men's home games include Delaware, UC Riverside, New Mexico State, and Valley rival Fresno State on December 6th. Get your season tickets and be guaranteed your seat when the Bulldogs come to the Accardo Center. Season tickets start at just $99 for general admission. Purchase your season tickets at GoRunners.com or by calling 654-BLUE. CSUB Roadrunner basketball back on the blue court of the Accardo Center this season. We're all runners.
Hi, my name's Harold Raymond here from a sign factory and graphic shop. Our big forte naturally is the garment industry, screen printing, embroidery. We cater to a lot of schools. Currently, when we do our screen printing, we can average out about 1,500 shirts a day without a problem. T-shirts to hoodies, beanies, hats, decals for the students' vehicles or parents' vehicles or anything. We have an 18,000 square foot facility and we do pretty much everything that goes with the graphics world.
Reach for the top with Pinnacle Performance Institute. With individualized training for speed, agility, and strength, Pinnacle Performance will help athletes of all ages achieve in the field, on the court, and on the track. Whether you're a youth athlete, a high school athlete, or you're just trying to stay in shape, you will learn how to do it the right way. Give us a call at 374-FAST or come by and visit our new facility at 12757 Jomani Drive. Whether you're a high school athlete, a youth athlete, or an adult looking to get into shape, we have something for everyone at Pinnacle Performance Institute.
Whether you're a builder in town or a do-it-yourselfer, EA Shields is everything you need to help make your job easier and affordable. Like ready-mix concrete, rock and gravel, pipe and fittings. Yes, EA Shields has it and they deliver. For bigger jobs, they rent bobcats, jackhammers, and trailers. EA Shields has been in the business since 1949. They make their own products and they're your one-stop shop in septic system installation. Give them a call at 325-5969. That's 325-5969. If you don't want the best, then call the rest.
Welcome back, everybody. Jam Central, second quarter. Your host, Vance Palm here. Man, I'm so stoked because I've got two great guests here, and I was able to watch them the other night. I've watched one of them for a few years, and two very, very gifted basketball players. But even better than that, great guys. Isn't that always nice how they say, but even better than that, great guys? We have Ronaldo Major and Jamil Wilson with us tonight. First of all, let me give you, fellas, thanks for being here. It's a pleasure to have you both here.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, let me give you some bios on these guys. And these some serious craftsmen at their game. They know exactly how to put the ball in the hole, but also great defenders, full-time, all-time players. Let's get to it. Ronaldo Major, right here to my immediate left. Major was acquired by the Jam last season, now back with Bakersfield. And when I introduced him the other night, the crowd went absolutely crazy. Jamil, that's what you have in store for you when you get to the level of Ronaldo Major. He returns to Bakersfield as the NBA Development League's all-time points leader, 4,157 points, a milestone he achieved last season with the Jam in 41 games. He suited up for the Bakersfield Jam last year. Major averaged 13.5 points, 3.3 rebounds, 1.3 steals, and averaged 29 minutes. What a force that he is when he puts the ball on the floor. Whatever he does, everybody likes to see what the Major's up to. Ronaldo, great to have you here. Pleasure to have you back.
Thank you for having me.
Your partner right next to you, who's taking my introduction of you very, very seriously as he spits up water. We already have a spit take. We have our first spit take of the season. Jamil Wilson, undrafted free agent. The Golden Eagles of Marquette gave him to us. He played his college ball there, and he averaged 11.7 points, 6 rebounds as a senior, 9 minutes of playing in 2 games, grabbing 1 rebound, dishing out an assist, and coming up with the steal, and just got cut from the Suns. But, man, I'm telling you, this guy is a serious player. I was watching you the other night, and an incredibly gifted passer, Jamel. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome, my man.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, let's talk about, I talked with your coach a few moments ago, and by the way, is he that soft-spoken when he's not happy with you?
Yes, he is. I can really say he's a good guy. Even when he's mad, it don't seem like he's really mad because he's still trying to get his point across in a nice way. He's just a genuine good guy. He really is.
And a lot of times, that point gets across better when it's, even more sedate and quiet.
Yeah, because it seems like it's just not forced. It's like he's really trying to build you up instead of beat you down. And, he's a real good guy. He really is.
Ronaldo, I'm going to talk about both of your summers, how you spent them, and getting prepared for this winter of basketball. Ronaldo, tell us about your summer. What'd you do?
Actually, I really didn't do much. I was coming off a foot injury, so I really didn't get to play much basketball, as much as any basketball this summer, and it was kind of tough on me. But I got to spend time with my family. I got to spend time with my nephew, so, that was a good thing for the mental. So as far as that, I didn't do much. I got down here early in October and got a chance to work with Sean and get back healthy, and now I'm back on schedule.
Good to be back in Bakersfield?
Yes, it is. I love Bakersfield. I really do. It's warm here. The people are warm. I just love it. California is just great.
Well, I remember when you first came to the Jam, a lot of our sports cronies in town, they love you because they watched you play at Fresno State. They're like, man, you guys have majors? I said, yeah. Good to have you here. Jamil, tell us about your summer.
My summer was pretty active. Everything from pre-draft, working out and flying across the country and here and working out here, and then the whole draft and summer league thing, and not knowing where I was going to play and everything, and thinking you were going to go to Wizards camp and you end up in Phoenix's camp, and you go there and then you get cut from there and then you go home and then you end up here. So it was pretty active. I had a great time though. I had a great experience. I did a lot of different things in a lot of different places. I went to Utah for the first time, so I even went a couple places I had never been. So I learned a lot this summer about myself and more about the game, and I just had a great experience. I learned, and I feel like I became a better player this summer.
Tell us about the training camp with the Suns. I mean, that's a great opportunity. I want to hear your thoughts on that and some of maybe the nuances, the smaller parts of the game that you kind of thought you knew about. Oh, wow, that's how they do that.
It actually was a great experience. I mean, the Phoenix Suns, they have a great group of guys, starting from the guys that don't play as much and all the way up to their vets. Their coaching staff is great. Coach Hornacek might be one of the most laid-back coaches I've ever seen.
And between him and Nate,
between him
got some soft-spoken guys,
and Coach Nate, I don't know if they can coach on the same staff because they're both very soft-spoken. But it was a great experience. The guys, they kind of took us in, even the guys that were undrafted as well as the guys that were drafted. Flagstaff was pretty hard. We were at training camp. It was up in the mountains, about, what'd they say, 7,500 feet up. So it was kind of hard to breathe up there. But other than that, the experience to play an NBA game, have an NBA jersey, it was pretty cool. Something you dream of as a kid, growing up at the park, and then one day it comes true, and, you're just kind of, it's like one of those wake me up feelings. But I had a great time. From carrying the rookie pink backpack to
nice.
to eating last. I mean, it was just a surreal feeling.
Ronaldo, you hear him talk about the rookie vibe that you have to live through, and you being the all-time leading scorer in this league. Are things coming back to you? Are you remembering those days when you listen to this young cat talk?
Well, I can maybe talk about as far as my rookie years. Yeah, I went through the same thing, and waking up in the morning, going to McDonald's to get breakfast for the veterans, and warming up cars right after the game in the cold weather. But I enjoyed it because, they took care of me on the road, and I just enjoyed the experience, and I was just happy to be there. So I didn't mind doing those things.
Because you are the vet for the Jam, right?
Yes, I am the vet. Well, I could say Earl is older than me. He's a vet, so he's the vet.
I'll make sure I bring that up.
No, don't say you heard it from my mouth, though.
No, never.
No, but like me and Earl is the vets, and I love it, though. We have great chemistry with the older guys and the younger guys. These young guys, they're humble, they listen, they work hard. So they make my job real easy, saying on the court, as far as like trying to coach them or make sure they're in the right place or in the right mindset. So we have a great group here.
Very good. You know, preseason game the other night, I'm sitting front court watching a lot of fouls. That's how it's always going to be. First preseason game, and everybody's trying to get kind of a feel for each other and where they're supposed to be on the court and the responsibilities, footwork, just a lot of things that have to get played out that first preseason game. But let me get your take on that game, the first preseason game with the Jam a couple nights ago.
Oh, well, it was good. I mean, we won the game, and that's what you want to always do. But coach was just trying to fill out who's good, as far as players and who gels together and what works on the court and off the court. And as far as like defensively with the fouls, I mean, we have a lot of young guys who's transitioning from the college game to the pro game, so we can't use our hands as much, so we got to use our feet more. We got to know what position we need to be in. Always stay in our defensive stance, saying that allow us to be great defenders. And I think we really learned from that game, so we'll be much better prepared for the season to start.
Jamel, what'd you take away from that preseason game?
I definitely took a lot that I think we're a lot better than we kind of expected. We kind of been beating up on each other for a while now. So, after a while you get to see someone else, and it's kind of like it's a breath of fresh air. I feel like we learned a lot about our team defensively and offensively. Coach took that to practice the last couple days. Yesterday we kind of did some offensive stuff. Today we got back after each other. But I feel like defensively we're a really good team. We can be a really good team defensively and offensively with the combination of guys that we have on our team, the ability for us to push the tempo and recycle guys because we have so many. That's going to play to our advantage too.
Well, one thing I took away from it is you guys were able to close it out. You're down late, and with three direct stops in a row on defense.
Yeah.
You went from being down to being up and closing it out. So that's a good thing to see. I want to talk about the journey of getting here to this level, getting to make it to professional basketball a little bit. We'll start with you, Ronaldo, the journey to get here.
Oh, well, my journey was kind of different from other guys like Jamil or the other rookies. I didn't get drafted. I didn't get drafted even in the NBA. The first CBA was the first CBA draft before the D-League. I came in as a free agent, and I worked my butt off, and I made the team through free agency. And then I ended up going in the fourth round when I came to the D-League draft, and a lot of guys didn't know about me. And I came in, I was a sleeper, and I played well, and I've been here ever since, and I really love it. I had chances to go overseas, but I love playing in the States. I love playing in the D-League. So many benefits, and it's just good guys here, good coaches, everything. So it's I've loved it here. My journey been tough, but I loved every minute of it.
Jamil, let's talk about your journey because we're going to have highlights and we're going to play highlights. So all through the year, highlights are going to keep rolling. We're going to keep showing them. But I do want to talk about your journey to get here.
Like Ronaldo, I went undrafted, and the summer was a little bit. It was up in the air for me. I really didn't know what to expect. I had a few different teams that I could play summer league with, so then I ended up playing with the Wizards. It's my first summer league, so that was pretty cool. We had I think we went 7-1 the entire time there, something like that. And we only lost one game. And then after that, it was just kind of up in the air again. It was just kind of you don't know where you're going, or you don't know where you're going to go to training camp or anything like that. You don't know if you're going to go overseas. So after that, Phoenix had called out of nowhere, and my agent told me about it, and so I decided to go there, and I had a great time there. And then once I got waived from there, I actually came back here, and I went home, and then my agent was like, "Hey, you're gonna go to Bakersfield and try this out." So it was California, it was nice weather, so I didn't complain too much. But so that's how I ended up here.
Look at this. This is nice.
Is that
Look
true?
At this. Wow.
Did you do the Johnny Manziel money? The money sign up the
man.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you guys showed me this highlights. Yes.
Like I said, many more to come. Many more to come. All right, let's talk about this season, 2014-2015 season. You guys you're working for a purpose. You want to get back to the association, spend all of your time there. So what are you, and I know you're nursing that injury back, but you look good the other night, man. You walked on the floor. I thought it all looked good. So what are you going to work on specifically this season?
Really, I just want to get better each day, and I just set out to just do the best I can this year and just come in and play hard each practice, compete each game, lead these guys, be a leader out there on and off the court. And I look good because I want to thank Sean Mercer for that. He really got me down here. He took care of me, got my body right, and I feel so good on the court. So I just want to come out here and play hard and let the chips fall where they fall. I'm not going to put an onus on the season. I just want to come out and play hard and lead these guys.
Plus, we're all looking for your leadership, too. Yeah. Big fella, how about you? What are you going to work on specifically? Anything? What are your people telling you? Hey, make sure you work on this every single day.
Coach wants me to play harder defensively. So
go figure. Can you imagine a coach asking players to play harder on defense? I never heard of that before.
No, he said I only had one deflection the other night. So he said try to go for 2 a quarter. So that's eight a game.
That's coach for you.
I like it. Deflection's that's an underrated stat. Believe me.
So I think that defensively.
All right. I got more time. They're not leaving anywhere, but for this segment, I do want to get out at least. You both have 15 seconds. You're a returning Bakersfield person. How's Baco treating you?
Oh, they treat me well. I mean, I wake up each day with a smile on my face. You know, not too many people can say that. I love what I do. I love waking up in California. I love going to work and doing what I do. So, I mean, I have no worries, no complaints. I love Bakersfield, and thank you guys for having me here.
Well, Jamil, he's so calm and relaxed that he's taking selfies right here on Jam Central, so you know he's feeling good. Jamil, how's Baco treating you?
It's been great. It's been 70s and maybe close to 80s, and I just get cold pictures from my sister who's in college back home, and she's wearing my winter jacket, so I can't complain about the weather. And the people are great. Actually, they've embraced us pretty well. So, actually, I'm having a great time.
Good stuff. We're going to get competitive when we come back. Next up, our buzzer beater segment. Stay tuned. Watch as we go head-to-head. We're going to have some games here. We're going to see really, truly who's the most talented between both of you, and we'll lay it all out here inside the Dignity Health Studios. Hope you are enjoying watching all of this. This is Jam Central. I've got Ronaldo Major, Jamil Wilson right here. When we come back, quarter 3, buzzer beaters here, downtown Bakersfield.
Perfect car buying experience, like our beautiful showroom, full of the most popular Nissan models for you to explore, and our fully stocked parts and service department from everything from genuine Nissan accessories to factory-trained service technicians to keep your car running its best. Plus, our massive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles means you're guaranteed to find the right one for you. Nissan of Bakersfield is where you should buy your next car.
One thing about living in Kern County is all the great schools. Peace! BHS! Garden! Frontier! And no matter what school you go to, there's still one thing. One thing! One thing! We can all agree on. Kern School is the #1 financial institution in all Kern County.
Visit Kern Schools and take advantage of our 1.74 APR auto rates on new and used vehicles.
Kern Schools, the biggest little credit union in town.
Catch and shoot for 3.
Roadrunner basketball season tickets are on sale now. Men's home games include Delaware, UC Riverside, New Mexico State, and Valley rival Fresno State on December 6th. Get your season tickets and be guaranteed your seat when the Bulldogs come to the Accardo Center. Season tickets start at just $99 for general admission. Purchase your season tickets at GoRunners.com or by calling 654-BLUE. CSUB Roadrunner basketball back on the blue court of the Accardo Center this season. We're all runners.
Hi, my name's Harold Raymond here from a sign factory and graphic shop. Big 14 actually is the garment industry, screen printing, embroidery. We cater to a lot of schools. Currently, when we do our screen printing, we can average out about 1,500 shirts a day without a problem. T-shirts to hoodies, beanies, hats, decals for the students' vehicles or parents' vehicles or anything. We have an 18,000 square foot facility, and we do pretty much everything that goes with the graphics world.
Whether you're a builder in town or a do-it-yourselfer, EA Shields is everything you need to help make your job easier and affordable. Like ready-mix concrete, rock and gravel, pipe and fittings. Yes, EA Shields has it, and they deliver. For bigger jobs, they rent bobcats, jackhammers, and trailers. EA Shields has been in the business since 1949. They make their own products, and they're your one-stop shop in septic system installation. Give them a call at 325-5969. That's 325-5969. If you don't want the best, then call the rest.
This is dignity. The smile given to a sick child. The steps taken to find a cure. Future leaders learning to make a difference. Humanitarians who give from the heart. And a love that comes from above. At Mercy and Memorial Hospitals, dignity is more than just a word. It's who we are.
Welcome back, everybody. Vance Palm, downtown Bakersfield at the Dignity Health Studios. This is Jam Central, Episode 1, the 2014-2015 season. The reason we're so stoked about this season, we have one single NBA affiliation, and it's the Phoenix Suns. And what a great time I had with Coach Nate Bjorkman earlier. We had a great tip-off event here before the players were even here, where we had Lon Babby, Bubba Burridge was here, McDonough was here, Coach Hornacek was here. It was a good time. And so now we have Ronaldo Major, Jamil Wilson here. And this is the third quarter of our show. Every third quarter throughout the season, we're going to have some competitiveness come out in these players to see who really, truly is not just talented but competitive. Right? This game is called This or That. This or That. Now, they originally gave me a 24-second shot clock. We would be here till Sunday afternoon if we gave you guys 24 seconds. And this is the NBA, so you guys have to shoot much, much quicker. All right? So I have cards here, and I'm going to ask you to pick this or that. It's a fast-paced game. And Cindy, am I going to ask them both or just one? Get on the microphone, young lady. Get on the microphone.
I think Ronaldo can go first.
So I'm going to give him, 5 of them, or I'm going to give him one of them, or we'll go one. Okay, one. Ronaldo Major, all-time leading scorer of the NBA Development League, Fresno State Bulldog. He gets on the floor the other night, and the crowd goes crazy. I simply just say, yes, sir, when I see the Major. Okay, here's the thing. You have
7 seconds.
No, it's way too much time. Way too much time. 5
5
seconds.
right.
5 seconds. You're D'd up. You're in the
Clutch.
corner, or you're top of the key. This is to win the game, every one of them. Here we go. This or that. Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal fitness trainer?
Personal fitness trainer.
Would you rather go skydiving or bungee jumping?
Bungee jumping.
Who was the last Boston Celtics coach to lead the team to 2 straight NBA titles, Bill Russell or Tom Heinsohn?
Tom Heinsohn.
Bill Russell. Would you rather watch TV shows or movies?
Movies.
If you had to choose one dessert to eat for the rest of your life, would you choose cake or pie?
That's tough.
Pie.
Oh.
What kind of pie?
Oh.
Pecan pie.
Oh. You get a buzzard. It was still going.
Jamil, would you rather have Gatorade or Smart Water?
Smart Water.
If you had to watch a movie genre every day of the rest of your life, would you choose romantic comedies or children's films?
Romantic comedy.
Oh, Cindy, put
Children's
that.
comedies. Come on.
Hey,
Take note of that.
romantic comedies now in the media book, the media guide now.
I'm a softie.
Ronaldo
I'm a
Major,
softie.
romantic comedies.
softie.
Okay, big fella, if you were stranded on an island, would you rather have, and I know you think where this is going. Sorry, my man, sorry. Would you rather have your shoes or a jacket?
Shoes.
Okay. Major, what NBA team failed to make the playoffs in 1994 for the first time since 1976? The Lakers or the Bulls?
Lakers.
Excellent. Big fella, who was the first hoopster to win 8 NBA scoring titles, Jordan or Barkley?
I'm going to definitely say Jordan.
Yes, for sure. Major, if you had to choose between having one of these options as your pet for the rest of your life, what is with the rest of your life questions? Which would you choose, a tiger or a shark?
Tiger.
A tiger. If you could only big guy, if you could only travel on a 12-hour flight with one item, you're getting the island and flight one item things.
I like this.
Which would you choose to have, an iPod or a book?
Definitely iPod.
Why not a book?
Because I like music.
Great answer, man. You didn't even need that. If you only let me have that thing. You're not hitting it.
Right. Yeah.
We're
Right.
not getting
right.
enough sound effects.
Right. And he's not doing it for himself.
All right, both of you. If you had only one option of your phone okay, hold on. If you only had one option of your phone for contacting people, would you choose calling or texting?
Texting.
Emailing.
Wow.
I'm a texter.
Email.
Jamil, if you played another sport professionally, would it be water polo or rugby?
Definitely water polo.
Really? Well, yeah, you would stand at the bottom of the pool. What 20th century decade saw the NBA adopt the 24-second shot clock? Was it the 50s or the? Hey, interesting question. Stop. Let me do it again. What 20th century decade? Which decade saw the NBA adopt the 24-second shot clock? Was it the 50s or the 70s?
The 70s.
Wrong. The 50s. Can you believe that? The 50s adapted the shot clock.
I should have known there was some trickery in there.
Well, I wouldn't have. Okay. Jamil Wilson, are you a person who thinks before you talk or talks before you think?
I think before I talk.
All of a sudden, this has become the incorrect button. This is the timer, not an incorrect button. All right, Major, would you rather get a dream vacation for 2 weeks, or spend 5 days with anyone in the world?
5 days with anyone in the world.
Wow. But you have to stay in your hometown. Same thing?
That's cool.
Okay, very good. No. Jamil, would you rather go back in time to meet your ancestors or go into the future and meet your great-grandchildren?
I'm going back.
Yeah.
Back to meet ancestors? You barely got that in. If you had to choose how to read a book, Major, would you want to do so electronically or paperback?
Paperback.
Why?
I mean, when you see the words and you holding the book, it's different.
I like that. Jamil Wilson, would you rather fly by private jet or helicopter?
Private jet.
Major, would you rather take an ice-cold shower and be clean or not shower at all?
Ice cold shower and be clean.
Oh, he lied.
I don't like cold water, but I got to.
Jamil, would you rather have ice cream or yogurt?
Ice cream.
Major, would you rather listen to Nicki Minaj or Iggy?
Iggy.
Iggy. Jamil, you're better at dunking or shooting three-pointers?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. I don't know. I'd probably dunking. Dunking.
Major, would you rather have your flight delayed 8 hours or lose your luggage?
Lose my luggage.
Very good. Would you, Jamil, would you rather attend the Olympics or the World Cup?
World Cup.
Oh, interesting. Let me just slide this in. How about you? World Cup or the Olympics?
Olympics.
Wow.
Tradition.
Okay, we're back to Major. Would you rather have to sit all day or stand all day?
Sit.
Jamil, would you rather be in constant pain or have a constant itch?
Constant itch.
Oh, ladies, I'm not quite sure exactly the direction of some of these questions.
I think you're going
to call your family. What happened? Oh, I was on the
You got.
Either way, it's just.
Who made these?
Jamil, how was your evening?
That was very wrong.
How was your evening, Jamil? Well, I was on a show that the Sons are going to see, and they asked me if I'd have an itch.
I mean, would you rather have a constant pain?
Okay, Major, would you rather give out bad advice or receive bad advice?
Receive bad advice.
Okay, you don't want to take the rap. Would you rather, Jamil, would you rather play Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Major, would you rather be in your pajamas all day or a suit all day?
Pajamas.
This or that? I thought that was very, very good. Ding, 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 ding. Good job, good job, good job. All right. You guys have both. You both won a very special gift, and that is you get to play against Texas this Friday night. How does that? How's you that for that? All right, let's go to quick assist. Are we going to go right to the next game, Cindy?
Yeah.
All right, quick assist.
Go right into it.
Quick assist. Which one's quick assist? Quick assist. Quick assist.
They're all so.
Oh,
the quick
it's all-
assist is that one of them has to do it and the other one has to answer it.
Oh, so this is like Pictionary or charades,
Yep,
right?
it's like charades. So they have to pick something out of that little bag in there. Pick an item. It's a category.
Oh,
So
I
each
like
one
it.
of those bags is
All
a
right.
category.
Okay,
Each
so
one of those bags is a category.
Major,
you have
pick
to pull
from-
out the card.
You pick from
You'll
actions.
switch. You'll go back and forth.
Okay, actions, TV shows, movies, people, or books, and you're going to pick one out, and you're going to movies. All right, movies. Now, what
Act it out for Jamil.
Okay,
He has to
and didn't
answer.
you say that while the player now Cindy's got rules. While the player may make any sound other than saying the word or spelling it, the word must be revealed after 30 seconds. No skipping. Players must alternate back to back, and both must have the opportunity to be the actor and the guesser. I think we've all figured out today that they're both actors. So you want to go? What is it? Movies?
Movies.
Movies. Ronaldo Major.
You watch movies.
Fresno State Bulldog, all-time leading scorer, and the force this year for the Bakersfield Jam. This is going to be your movie that you're going to act out, and so you can stay in the camera shot. You got to sit in your seat. You're going to act this out, and Jamil Wilson is going to try to guess this in how long?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Ladies, keep time. And Natalia, ready? And go.
You just can't say the movie title. You say something, just can't say the movie title. Look like a piano. Jurassic Park.
Not Jurassic Park. No. Keep going.
Lion King.
Yes, he got it. Lion King. Are you kidding me?
I got it.
Ronaldo Major humming Hakuna Matata. It can't get any better.
There you go. I was like, hold on. I was waiting. I
And we all thought at first that was Jurassic Park.
That's what I'm saying. That was a lion. All right.
Man, that was good stuff. But I think that's the takeaway of the entire show.
That was a baby lion.
Wow. Okay. You're gonna that's a tough act to follow. Jamil, do you want actions, books? Do you want movies, TV shows, or people?
Let's do.
This is quick assist, by the way.
I'll do
Quick
people.
assist. You're
I'll
gonna
do
go people. Quick assist. All right. So Ronaldo did a fantastic job of. You can talk now. You don't have to hum now. Now you can talk. All right? You're not playing at this exact moment. All right. Now you will guess. You will guess what this is. You will guess what this is.
The lion dinosaur.
And tell us when to go. Ready and go.
It's a show.
No, you can't talk.
I can't show.
No, you can't talk.
Okay.
Walking Dead.
You can egg them on if you want. Yeah, you're getting close.
Zombieland.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Guys.
They got skills.
Hey, man. Oh,
Hey,
man. Quit basketball. Just quit. Just quit. All right, Major. Books, people, TV shows, movies, actions. We got one more for each of you, then we got to go.
Books.
Books. Oh, it's going books. All right, here we go. And you're going to start the clock, Natalia, right now.
That's your choice.
Go, hurry up. The quick bite of something.
Was that erasing?
This makes for great radio, by the way. Thank goodness we're not on radio. And 5, 4. Oh, he's close.
Reese's?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. And we're done. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
When they open up the candy bar, they got the gold ticket.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
terrible.
And our last one. The last one on buzzer beaters. What do you want?
Say books. Don't say books.
I'm going to do
TV shows,
actions.
movies, actions. All right, last one.
Terrible.
And this
I
is
tried.
riveting stuff.
You
So
didn't even open it like that.
He started off eating it.
I thought
That
the
was
candy
good.
bar.
That was good.
He ripped it. He ate it.
You ain't never seen Chocolate Factory when you open up and you got the golden ticket?
guys, if you're gonna argue in the mics, please.
Okay,
Argue
okay.
in the mics.
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
Everybody's seen Chocolate Factory?
And
bit
it
the
starts off
chocolate
like
bar
this.
first.
Jamil, the movie starts off like this.
Yeah.
All right, here we
He
go.
opened up the...
Yeah,
Forget it.
but
Come on.
he didn't
You have a
find the
chance.
golden
You
ticket
have a
at the
chance,
beginning of the
Jamil.
movie.
But he
all-
found the golden ticket in...
Jamil, of all the
right.
great achievements you've had in your life, this is probably the best one to win this, and it's going to happen
I'm gonna
right
win.
now. Ready? And this is it. You have 30 seconds starting now. He's going to win, I think. Why are you making noises?
Lawnmower Man.
He wins.
That's my choice.
That was great, though. Hey, did you see that? Jamil goes like this. Jamil pulls a thing, and Ronaldo goes, You got a thing for humming. You have a thing for humming.
That's our dance we do.
Oh,
we do the lawnmower.
the lawnmower. That's why you
do the
knew. That's
lawnmower.
why he knew.
I like it.
When we
like
come
it.
back, we'll somehow try to make sense of all of this. You're watching
like
Jam
it.
Central. We're going to be back with the fourth quarter with
I
Ronaldo
like
Major
it.
and Jamil Wilson. Too
like
funny.
it.
Too good.
I like it, though.
Experience, like our beautiful showroom, full of the most popular Nissan models for you to explore, and our fully stocked parts and service department from everything from genuine Nissan accessories to factory-trained service technicians to keep your car running its best. Plus, our massive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles means you're guaranteed to find the right one for you. Nissan of Bakersfield is where you should buy your next car.
One thing about living in Kern County is all the great schools. Peace! BHS! Garden! Frontier! And no matter what school you go to, there's still one thing. One thing! One thing! We can all agree on Kern School is the #1 financial institution in all Kern County.
Visit Kern Schools and take advantage of our 1.74 APR auto rates on new and used vehicles.
Kern School, the biggest little credit union in town.
Catch and shoot for three.
Roadrunner basketball season tickets are on sale now. Men's home games include Delaware, UC Riverside, New Mexico State, and Valley rival Fresno State on December 6th. Get your season tickets and be guaranteed your seat when the Bulldogs come to the Accardo Center. Season tickets start at just $99 for general admission. Purchase your season tickets at GoRunners.com or by calling 654-BLUE. CSUB Roadrunner basketball back on the blue court of the Accardo Center this season. We're all runners.
Hi, my name's Harold Raymond here from a sign factory and graphic shop. Big 14 actually is the garment industry, screen printing, embroidery. We cater to a lot of schools. Currently, when we do our screen printing, we can average out about 1,500 shirts a day without a problem. T-shirts to hoodies, beanies, hats, decals for the students' vehicles or parents' vehicles or anything. We have an 18,000 square foot facility, and we do pretty much everything that goes with the graphics world.
Whether you're a builder in town or a do-it-yourselfer, EA Shields is everything you need to help make your job easier and affordable. Like ready-mix concrete, rock and gravel, pipe and fittings. Yes, EA Shields has it and they deliver. For bigger jobs, they rent bobcats, jackhammers, and trailers. EA Shields has been in the business since 1949. They make their own products and they're your one-stop shop in septic system installation. Give them a call at 325-5969. That's 325-5969. If you don't want the best, then call the rest.
This is dignity. The smile given to a sick child. The steps taken to find a cure. Future leaders learning to make a difference. Humanitarians who give from the heart. And a love that comes from above. At Mercy and Memorial Hospitals, dignity is more than just a word. It's who we are.
To all of the listeners out there, if you've seen the chocolate factory, you open the candy bar, you get the gold ticket. Am I right? Thank you. Yes,
At the end
they
of the
say
day,
yes on the
I
air.
had 2 points and you had 1.
No.
I had more points, right?
Okay, Major, it breaks my heart to do it because you are who you are. You're the vet. You're the leader of this team. But you guys only had 2 chances, and he got 2 out of 2, so he did win that. So, but here's the thing.
Your clue is terrible.
It's just the fact that I'm great at guessing. I guess right. He didn't guess right.
That was a great clue. My clues are
great.
great.
See, I see what he's saying.
See?
You
See?
didn't.
He didn't. See, there we go. Now we can.
No.
Here's how the way we always solve these things are on the court, right? So I'll see you guys in the Dignity Health Event Center, and you guys will go at it one-on-one. All right, fellas?
Now he'll beat me one-on-one. He will.
I want to thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Our community's getting the first chance to meet you guys up front. You're our first guests of the season. I want to wish you both great success tonight. Big game coming up tonight against Texas, and I know you're going to both put your best foot forward. Speaking of feet, glad you're feeling healthy. Going to be great to see you out there tonight. And Big Guy, it's good to have you too as well.
Thank
you.
Everybody,
Ronaldo Major, Jamel Wilson, thanks guys, appreciate it.
Thank you guys for listening.
If you're gonna say anything about this show, make sure you talk about the intense competitiveness of buzzer beaters. All right, guys. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Eat well, and we'll see you tonight.
All right,
thank you very much, Ronaldo Major, Jamel Wilson. Great stuff. How cool is this? Fourth quarter, welcome back, everybody. We're inside the Dignity Health Center at the Bakersfield, California. You're watching Jam Central. The Phoenix Suns, so fortunate to have these guys available to them. Of course, we talked about the 2014-2015 season being the season that we have one single affiliation. What's happening with our NBA team, the Phoenix Suns? First of all, we had this great tip-off event with the president, Lon Babby, the head coach, Jeff Hornacek. We had, Bubba Burridge here. We had the general manager in McDonough here. A lot of great aspects of that tip-off show. The Phoenix Suns guys were here. So we have the Suns Rise Network videos, partners of the Suns game photos. So much is going to take place. I want you to check out what our NBA affiliate is up to, the Phoenix Suns.
My teammates. We got the rook, so get him, baby T. Get him, baby T. Good boy, good boy. You know, Jordan? Here you go, T-Rex. Okay, baby T, coach is coming. So get him, okay? Be feisty, feisty.
I'm really glad you guys are all standing around, all the lights are here.
Here you go. Some snack. That's my baby T-Rex, man.
Y'all know it's Halloween, baby. Y'all finna try to do something. I see something. Something's going on. I see something. I knew it. Y'all can't scare me. Y'all can't scare me. Y'all can't scare me.
Look at Archie, T-Rex. Get him. He's a rook. He's still a rook.
Oh, crap.
My brother, ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Okay, baby T, this is big time. The owner is coming. So get him, please, get him.
Oh my God.
You okay, Ron?
Is this the dinosaur show?
T-Rex, yeah? You're good, sir.
Team that plays together wins together. That great stuff, funny stuff. I saw that on the internet. That's killer stuff. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Fourth quarter, we're almost done with our first episode of Jam Central. I'm your host, Vance Palm, downtown Bakersfield at the Bakersfield Californian, inside the Dignity Health Studios. That was a lot of fun with our two players we had in here, Jamil and Ronaldo. Speaking of the Phoenix Suns, our final guest for our first show is Sean Mirza. Let me read just a little bit about his bio. We're going to call this the Jam Health Stretch. A Chicago, Illinois native, Mirza holds 2 degrees, a master's degree in athletic training from A.T. Still University in Arizona, and a bachelor's degree in athletic training from Illinois State University. He enters his 4th season as the head athletic trainer for Bakersfield. His responsibilities with the Jam include day-to-day health needs of the team, prevention, evaluation, rehabilitation of athletic injuries. In addition to his athletic training duties, Mirza will serve this season as the strength and conditioning coach for the team. This past summer in Las Vegas, he was part of the athletic training staff for the Phoenix Suns Sons Summer League team. Good to have you with us again, Sean, and I'm glad I read that whole thing because it encompasses a lot. You ready to go this time, bud?
I'm ready,
You ready to go? Get up here close so we can hear you. Scoot in
Sure.
here. The other night, preseason game, it just seems like we're right back at it again. How we doing?
Absolutely. We got a great squad this year. Got a good group of guys in, and really looking forward to a good season. These guys really prepped well and worked hard training camp, so I think we're ready to go.
Now, you're an animal out there. I watch you in just in warm-ups, just the guys getting ready, getting loose. Not a wasted moment in pregame, is there?
Thanks. That's what we try to go for. We try to use every minute we have leading up to game time, and a lot of the stuff that you see me doing on the court before each game is the same stuff we're doing in practice. So we really try and get these guys warmed up, prepped, ready to go. Whether they're a bench guy, whether they're a starter, we just got them ready, warmed up, and ready to win a game.
Give us a day in the life of an athletic trainer for an NBA Development League team.
Sure. I mean, I think I can speak for probably all athletic trainers when I say the days, are pretty long. Thankfully, I have a great assistant, Jonathan Mack. This is my second year with him, and we cover a lot of ground, but we do a lot of things to get the guys ready and to make the team one of the best in the D League.
Players come down or come down. They come to the D League because there's dealing with something that the association need to come down and get healthy again. Players are coming from college that might have got dinged up in their senior season or their last year with the team. They get here, and once they get healthy and you get them healthy, what are some of the things that you do to keep them healthy?
Well, I mean, I think one of the first things we do is we screen all the guys. So we do like a movement efficiency screening, and we really try to look at where they have deficiencies. We find that injuries don't happen because of weaknesses. They happen more so from imbalances. So if somebody's, imbalanced on one side is usually where they're going to get an injury, maybe on the opposite side or something. So once we evaluate them and we find out what each guy needs to tweak and tune their bodies, those are the things that we try and maintain through doing joint mobilizations, flexibility training, and a lot of corrective exercises.
We have a partnership with Grimway. We have a partnership with the world's largest carrot growers. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, 2 seasons ago, we started this great relationship with Bob Borda and Grimway Farms. And, they're a great group. And every 2 weeks, they come and they bring us enough fresh organic produce for the whole team, players and staff. So my assistant and I divvy all that up into, separate boxes for the guys, and it helps them have some good healthy food. And then we even actually we'll go to their apartments and teach them how to cook, and we help them grocery shop. And we really feel that nutrition is such a big part off the court that it's almost as important as a lot of things are doing on the court.
One of the elements of our organization is that great workout facility that we have next to the Dignity Health Center.
Right.
Great place to play basketball, but you also have got a great office for them, don't you?
Yeah, we're really fortunate. I mean, not a lot of D leagues have their own weight room, weight training facility. I mean, we have a full sauna in there, everything we need to really get these guys a good workout. We lift with them, so my assistant and I run that as well. So we really make sure their bodies are right, and that's what we use the preseason for mostly.
If there could be one thing that you could tell a player at this level who wants to get upstairs about their health and about their conditioning and about their diet, what's that one mantra you could lay on them?
Nutrition.
Really?
Yeah. And so, I mean, these guys, a lot of them grow up eating what they want, eating, whatever they did in college, and their talent is so great that they're still at this level. But to really elevate their potential and elevate their chances, they got to change what they've been eating. They got to start eating clean, and they got to hydrate their bodies. So we challenge these guys through training camp, drink a gallon a day. I challenge anybody, drink a gallon of water a day for 1 week, and I promise you will feel completely different. You will wake up with more energy. You will, your skin will look better. You'll feel better. You'll be more energized just from drinking water. So we cut out the sugary drinks. We cut out the juices unless they're the organic ones that they're drinking from Grimway, and we just push water and nutrition. Those are our big things.
Wow, you get that from Jam Central. This is a basketball show, and you take away that nugget right there. Sean, thanks for being with us. I know you got a busy schedule.
Absolutely.
Big game tonight against Texas. I'm looking forward to a big win tonight, and if we do get that win, it's going to be because a big part of it is because we're healthy and we're feeling good. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. He and I are going to wrap this thing up. Episode 1 of Jam Central, it's in the bank. It's in the books. We started with Nate Bjorkgren, our head coach. We get wild and crazy with Jamil and Ronaldo, and we finish with some good, healthy tips that you can also have, that NBA players have. So on behalf of everybody that's put this together, episode 1 is finished. Cindy, I know you want me to wrap up a couple things. First of all of our social networking, get that on there. Cindy, get on that microphone right now. Tell them. Social networking.
Follow
Let's go.
the Bakersfield Jam on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Bakersfield Jam.
Bakersfield Jam. Tonight, the game against the Texas Legends, 7 p.m. And you're going to want to watch this show every other Friday. I said every Friday because I'm so excited to be doing it, but it's actually every other Friday. And don't forget, get involved. And the biggest thing I can tell you is www.bakersfieldjam.com. Thanks for being with us. On behalf of Sean and I, have a great weekend. See you around in another edition of Jam Central.